Hello, everyone. It's Ross from Mythic Mountains. For the next several sessions, we begin the adventure Emelda's Song. This is an adventure about the ancient tomb complex of House Malbleed. An abducted local lady, Emelda, is imprisoned here, and her mystical, wondrous song has the key ingredient for an eldritch conspiracy that threatens the entire Highwold and perhaps Dolmenwood itself. Enjoy.
You start from the seeming safety of your village, but before long, you find yourself walking a fairy road, stepping through a fairy door, and you're nothing more than another local legend told to little ones before they slip off into dreamland. But let me tell you something. There are more secrets under the eaves of Dolmenwood than you or I could experience in a dozen lifetimes.
Okay, well, welcome back to the Dolmenwood. While you're booting up the VTT, Portabella, what happened? Oh, wait, she had to hop off. Let's do...
No, I'm back.
Oh, no,
I
no.
just had to.
That's fine.
I was grabbing something I printed for tonight.
Oh, that's
Sorry.
fine. No big deal. No big deal. What happened last time?
Okay.
So from the time you talked to the woman at the roadside inn, and then everyone was like, all right, let's go be big dang heroes. What happened from that time to now?
Okay, so remembering last time, we were sneaking around town. We were in the town that we became infamous in. Trying not to get anyone's attention and listening on conversations, and we ended up at, I'm trying to remember, was it an inn or a tavern or both?
Both, I think.
But we ended up there and kind of listening in on different conversations, looking out the window, and the lady in charge of the establishment knew of the singer who we found out she knew where she lived, and she just disappeared, left abruptly, and she wasn't the only one. There was I'm trying to remember his name. I have it written down. A priest who disappeared, or a priest who disappeared as well. And then there was one other person. He was kind of like a wizard. Oh, here's my map. There we are. The wizard disappeared as well. And he was trying to become an official wizard, but was not recognized or official. And he figured, well, if I just go and steal these documents from this big scary goat lord guy, that'll get me in, that'll be easy. We don't know what he was thinking, and so we're wondering if he had something to do with it. But he disappeared, she disappeared, and this priest disappeared. So the lady led us to her room. We went, searched, borrowed a few things, papers, and looked through a book with a nasty magical lock that we didn't want to mess with. Didn't really find too much in the way of clues. We ended up going to the priest's, I guess you'd call it, church. And was it Church of Pastry or something like that?
Something like that.
I just remember it reminded me of donuts. And we broke a window. I think it was one of our street urchins successfully broke it without drawing attention. Yay! And get inside, and first off noticed that it was locked from the inside. And they left. They were there. They were left. There were signs of struggle there, signs of struggle at the girls' house. But they'd gotten out without going out any obvious entrances. And poke around, couldn't find anything. And then there's like this weird little statue thing that's kind of crooked and not facing the right direction. So we went and kind of twisted that, and it opened up a secret door in the floor. And we all went down, and it was very dark and narrow and slimy, and Sir Uther was not super fond of it. He kept getting stuck. we were down there for hours and finally popped out and debated about going back, except for the window was broken and we don't really feel like being blamed for that again in this town. So we decided to poke around and found a camp, and then went to this camp and saw one lodge that was being used and the rest were vacant. Snuck around, avoided guards, ended up in the chapel. Literally poked around everything we could in this chapel, trying not to get our light noticed. And finally, somebody stumbled across I think it was the altar, had a keyhole. And then someone else found a key underneath one of the pews. And we opened that up and went down through a tunnel. And we ended up with, where did my mappy go? Down a 20-foot steel ladder below the chapel. And I believe, if I remember right, we were like facing this big heavy door. And there's guards on the other side. And off to the right, we can hear what sounds like human whimpering noises. And to the left, there's these strange burbling noises. We're not sure what it is. Kind of suspicious. And then straight ahead, there's a goat alchemy lab with a she-goat. And 4 assistants, or some assistants anyway, doing goat alchemy stuff, whatever it is the goats do. Which may mean potions, so hey.
If it's goat,
So we're
goat
starting
alchemy,
off. Yeah, starting off on the other side of the door, waiting for shenanigans, basically.
All right. Yeah, I agree with all that. So basically, for Edward, for Jimmy, it looks like a woman was taken, and they followed her trail, and they were successful, incredibly successful. They found every secret in every place and did absolutely no side stuff and found the secrets right away. Not that they were super complicated, but they were immensely successful, despite getting thrown out of Lankshorn and being rather unsuccessful up to this point. And they conspired with Jimmy in advance, knowing that they were going to go into Lankshorn to say, hey, Jimmy, can you help us, give chase, get us in and get us out? And so Jimmy was successful in doing that and then set up a rendezvous. So Jimmy is with them now, having followed this cavern up into this compound and then went down into this temple, following the trail of the kidnapping. So that's where you all are now.
Oh, do I get a mushroom too?
A day has not passed.
Oh,
actually.
bummer.
Yeah.
Worth a shot.
I remember the other weird thing is the chapel we determined is basically a fake chapel. Like the statue in it was like somebody's idea of what a saint might look like, statue or something like that. It was all kind of phony, and it may or may not be outside of Malbleet's chateau. We're not sure exactly where we ended up.
Pretty much all we cared about last time was not getting caught.
Yeah, there was
it was dark. There were trees and lots of.
Yeah.
Didn't we say some of the goats down here were short-horned?
Were they short-horns?
There were
definitely
longhorns.
trolls.
The up above was the longhorn, but down here
longhorns,
it was the short-horned cranky ones.
Mm.
I think he said in the hole.
In the hole.
The ones that
like
were
where we are down in the
we are right now. That we
the goat alchemy lab.
Spotted us yet. Yeah.
Goat alchemy sounds like a good name for a band.
It does.
I think you said that last time too.
I might have.
Oh,
you're still right.
I'd say if it's goat alchemy, it's going to be bad.
No.
That was.
Yes.
So do we just pack it up? Do we just?
I mean, are you kidding?
Campaign over. No.
Pack it up.
I have to warn you all. My VTT is really slow. I don't know why, but I might have to.
I didn't get a link to it. I don't think.
It's pinned. If you go to the pin in the thread, there's a link to it. And with the new cloud hosting, it is always the same.
Hey. See if I can figure this out.
Let me reload it. If you see me just staring, and I'll say this, like I'm reloading it and trying to get it to load, unfortunately. But it's got cool dungeon art and stuff, so I want to try to use the VTT. I think it's kind of neat. What were you going to say, Jake?
I just saved the link as one of my favorites for my browser, so that I don't have to ever use the pen again. I can just start there.
There you go.
I'm doing that now.
I found out that I can't log in unless Ross is logged in as the admin, but other than that, there's no problems with the link.
I had Ardenville pulled up, the Halls of Ardenville, and then click off that one real quick.
There's actually a process. I don't know how it works, but you can hypothetically wake the server up on your own if I give you access, and you can either run the game or update your characters on your own, or you could whatever, so that's kind of cool, like how we used to be able to do it in Roll20. Okay, I don't know. Let me try one more time.
For my Shadow Dart game, I've been running, because I'm not really savvy when it comes to VTTs, but I've been using Owlbear Rodeo. Super, super simple. That's what I love about it. It's like you throw a map up there. It's got some limited, you have some icons and a map, and you can move them around, and some tokens, and play with the light a little bit, and that's like it. Yeah, I have nothing but good things, unless they changed it with the new version of it, but how it used to be, I have nothing but good things to say about that.
I use Roll20 because most of my players are stupid, and it's a very easy and simple to use interface to get them into.
Yeah, I use it because I've been using it long enough. It's just easier, but it's like it's not the best, but it'll do what I have too much stuff in it, and otherwise I'd probably be using Owlbear.
So hopefully, I don't know, I'm sure you all will actually be able to see the music because it's web hosted, so it'll probably just come through. Yeah. But I can't hear it, but I can see. So let me describe what happened and what you see around you, and then I will toss it over to Nigel Fizzlebottom for you guys to talk about what you want to do. Okay, so you found a secret passage in the altar of the church. There was a key. The church was obviously disused or not used, and in fact, the saint was just fake. And Crump was able to identify that with certainty. And so, anyways, there was just some stuff under a pew. You were able to find your way down in a secret passage. There it is. It just took a long time. So, the secret passage was a ladder, and it goes down into a stony edifice. And down at the bottom of it, almost like a chimney, there is a door. And you were able to just crack the door and look on the other side. And that you probably need to mask your light if you have a bullseye lantern. You're not shining it, but you are able to look and hear and see what's going on the other side. And so you see the following things, or hear and are able to sense. One is there is, to the left, strange, tinny, small, squealing and gurgling noises. It almost, every once in a while, sounds like tiny voices all pleading for help. Almost like cartoon voices. To the right, you hear what sounds like the whimpering of an old man. And straight ahead, you do see a goat woman working at a desk. Alembics and alchemical devices surrounding her. She looks like this.
Scary. She's scary.
Longhorn.
So.
But also fancy.
Fancy goat.
It's the door is a plane that works.
Most beautiful collar I've ever seen.
I'm gonna be honest, it was my eyes were right on the collar.
I'm gonna steal it.
Oh, and another thing that you were able to sense and hear here, you can hear the sounds of shuffling and bored. There's someone just outside this door to the left. At least one being just outside the door to the left. So with that, I toss it over to Nigel Fizzlebottom. What do you guys do?
We want to oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna ask one more question for us. Do we need our lantern down here anymore? Is the light good enough?
No, the light is not good enough.
Okay.
Now, you can move in the dark, and you can move from light to light. I will not change the. He can as well, and we'll talk. You can come up with a plan, but I'm not going to change the VTT because you're able to see dim lights in the distance. You're able to hear things going on, so you're able to sense it. So I'm not going to take away your vision on the VTT, but it is dark. And you will have the penalties of darkness if you are in darkness. That's all. Okay, go ahead, Eddie.
Okay, so you want to confront the goat lady? How does everyone feel about that?
I worry that what might be right next to the door, if we just barge in on the goat lady, that she might have somebody be standing right behind us.
Let's inspect that. Let's inspect that door and see if anyone can see that.
Are we? Correct me if I'm wrong. Are we looking down, like through a trap door down into? Is there? So we still have to descend down into this place, or did we descend and now we're looking through a door?
The latter.
Thank you.
Let's see if we can ascertain what's behind that door.
Okay.
I can see through wood, I believe.
Yes.
Correct. Okay, I would do that.
You lift your eye patch. Actually, you don't have to. You can see through cloth too.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I just do that.
Okay. Yeah, you can see through. Go ahead.
I Superman that thing.
Okay. You are able to see through the door. You can see on the other side that there is a guard post right on the other side to the left, and there are 4 short-horn guards. They are obviously nervous and jumpy. They are not at ease. They chatter nervously in their strange goat language to each other every so often.
I would violently signal to the party with hand gestures that there are 4 guards. Short horns, very nervous, talking amongst themselves. I mean, we could take 4 guards.
Can we?
Would the noise of taking 4 guards grab the attention of dressy goat lady over there?
Most likely. So,
or would it be better to barricade their door and then take care of her?
Yeah.
And then...
Yeah, I think you're right. Let's. Does anyone have a spike?
I do.
Spike the door.
Okay. If you I hit spikes. If you do this, you can do this. They're in a guard post. You can do it, and you can do it quickly. But there are 2 drawbacks that are very apparent to your characters. It will be very obvious and very loud.
Oof.
Do we have a few minutes that I can give a good pep talk, just in case we get into a fight? With my Tales of War and Glory.
You do that. Do you have to roll for it?
No, it's just if I have a few minutes, I can give basically a thrilling tale of war and glory for a number of hours equal to my level. Anybody who heard this tale can declare a number of combat rolls or challenge tests to be destined, equal to 1 plus bearing attribute, which is actually...
Don't worry about it. But before you do that, that's okay. Yeah, but before you do that, let's see if we're going to get into combat. But like if that's the plan. But what is the plan? Now, you can do that. You can spike the door. It's just I can't fathom a way of that not being really obvious and loud.
Right, yeah. I mean, if we spike the door, at least it'll give us hopefully enough time to deal with the goat lady before the guards bust through.
Well, by spiking the door, is it possible that, like, does it open out? Do we know, does the door open out towards us? because we could do it very quietly by taking a piton and just sliding it under the door frame,
Right, yeah.
and just giving it a little tap, and it's not going anywhere.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
sort of the totality of the situation. They can see you if you come out, unless you try to sneak past. So if the plan is we try to jam something under the door so it won't open easily, and then try to, but if you just, I want to make sure I understand the plan. If you're just putting a doorstop there, then yeah, you could do that, and it'll delay them, hopefully. But then what?
I figure once we take out the goat, like once we start in with the goat lady, even if we snuck by them, they're gonna hear that.
Yeah.
So the question is, do we want to split and deal with all 5 of them at the same time? Because my concern would be her throwing some unknown concoction at us.
Yeah.
All right. So, Jimmy, yeah.
I'm just wondering if anyone happens to have a Molotov cocktail.
I have oil.
I also have a similar scheme idea. If we could rush the goat lady, then we can maybe use her as a hostage leverage against the guards too.
Ooh.
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah, if you all can take the goat lady, I can just keep this door closed.
All right.
If someone needs to keep the goats inside of the fucking shack, Jack can keep the goats inside of the fucking shack. I mean, if you get out, who's going to be the one who's supposed to kill him anyway? Jack. So, I think this is just how this is supposed to go. Unless you need me to... No, she's a fucking ponce. She's a nerd. No, you can all stomp her.
All right.
Okay.
I could attempt to sneak up on her and put a knife to her throat.
Sure,
there you go.
whatever.
There you go. Yeah, you do that. You do the whole knife thing. Bottom Jack secures the other guards, and we do it like that. I think that's a good plan.
Should we have someone try to sneak up on her while the rest of us are out of sight? And then if she notices, then we bring forward with blocking the door and...
We're having our thief sneak up on her.
Yeah, see if we can sneak up on her first, and if we can't, then everyone else rushes to help, and we block that door. Because if we can get her quietly, then we can also deal with the guards.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna try to do. We're gonna have our thief, our sneaky character player,
who has failed at every role to be a thief.
Well,
there's a first time for everything.
If I tell you some stories about like the 3 goats and the bridge troll or something, and to get you some 3 destined roles within.
Right there, you go.
I'd also recommend we do the door stopper idea, even if it just buys you 1 extra turn of sneaking.
Right, exactly. We'll have Bottom Jack do that. He can easily slam a spike into the door.
Yeah, I mean, my proposition is I'm the door spike. I just hold the damn door closed, and if they break through the door, what do they have in their face? The guy who was supposed to deal with them if they broke through the door.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I like this. Let's roll with this.
Okay.
All right.
So
I'm just going to let on the door.
All right. So 2 things. First thing, let me zoom out here and make sure I understand your intent. Your goal is to get to this lady, and you're going to try to take her like hostage. You're going to threaten her because you're going to have to move with violence and speed because you're going to be found out. So you're going to try to do that. You're going to threaten her, and then it's like, hey, is the goal, hey, what's going on here? You want information?
Yeah.
Or...
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. All right.
And then, we don't want her to turn and start throwing stuff at us that we don't know.
Right. The idea is to sneak up behind her as fast as I can, grab her from behind and put a knife to her throat and say, don't move. Don't breathe.
Okay. You'll get the best result if you win. I promise. Good, fun plan. Okay, so components of the plan. Jimmy sneaking. Everyone else is ready to normally act. The downside is, if Jimmy fails, you all are at far distance. You're like, it's kind of on the line, but the area is like 30 feet. So you're at the end of that kind of area. So you're going to have to take a turn to get to Jimmy. That's the downside.
Would I be within melee distance if something goes wrong? or not melee, ranged?
Oh, yes. If there's light. And
Well,
if
I have night. What is it?
Oh, that's right. Gotcha. Yeah.
I
You
can see in dark light.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, you have ranged. Okay. So, Jimmy sneaks, tries to get her. You guys are one round out. Yes, you can use ranged, unless, but we'll get to all that. And then the third thing is Bottom Jack is going to try to block the door of this guard shack. Okay. Is that right?
I believe
Yeah.
so.
If like spiking it with a dagger and blocking it would be notably beneficial, sure, but Jack's plan was just to palm on the door. If they break through, the worst thing they could break through and find is on the other side of the door.
As I often say,
You spike it.
You do it, as I often say, you do it in the smartest manner possible. I assume that your character is brilliant and competent. You tell me how you do
assumption.
it. I know, it's fun.
If you spike it,
based on his dice rolls.
then that also gives you the advantage of the momentum if you need to swing. Versus if you're braced against it, you can't get leverage in.
Right, yeah.
Let's put Jimmy out here. And let's put Bottom Jack out here. And,
If I really get going, he has our back, though. We're good.
Jack has an indeterminate number of daggers based on the rules.
Indeed. Oh, gosh.
I'm just telling stories about trolls and goats, except it's reverse, where the goats don't outwit the troll and the troll eats them all. That's our pep talk story.
You know what? I like how this works. I should start telling you stories about cool shit I've done, and then you can just tell them again, and it'll be awesome.
Yeah, well, we'll fix it in post. Yeah, tell it.
We'll work it out later. Yeah, I like this.
We're shopping these stories. We'll get there.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna hold the door shut and turn a bunch of goats into mincemeat if they break it.
Good plan.
Why is Jimmy so small?
Mince mutton? Is that what it would be?
I mean, I've been asking that since I met you, but I didn't want to it was all in my head. I didn't want to say it out loud.
Okay. So, Jimmy, you will roll whatever your class feature is for your die.
Yep. I am destined on any of my thievery stuff. Slinking silently in the night, subterfuge, etc., etc.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead. If you pull this off, you will be able to pull her into the shadows. You find out something very quickly when you attempt this, but
that is a success.
Indeed.
I guess I could roll again just in case it's more of a success.
Yeah, it might be a crit. No. Okay.
No.
No problem.
Right.
Okay. So, oh my goodness. There we go. So you
Oh boy.
No, it's good. Hang with me. You succeed. That's the bottom line.
I think
Hold on. Let me describe things first. So,
not good.
No, it's good.
Okay.
You do what is preternatural for a burglar, and you do what you are excellent at, which is that you hang into the shadows. You identify that she has two companions with her, and you wait for an opening. I mean, we're talking Metal Gear Solid here. Like, you wait for the opening, boom, you take her, you silence her, and you bring her into the shadows where you are. And you bring a knife to her throat, and you do what you say. And if she talks, she dies, and she knows that. You have her. Now, what to do with her?
Send your guard out for chicken.
She pokes just out of the shadows, her head out, and she says, and this is like in their weird goat language. You make out just enough to think that she asked them, demands of them that they bring her drinks. And they disappear. What do you do next?
I'm going to I'll take her out of the shadows and let the group know that I've got her, so we can, get everyone else involved in the rest of the plan.
Okay, all right. I guess we move forward.
Hold on. Let's start with that. Okay, so you do have a guardhouse full of shorthorns that you snuck past.
Yes.
I think this would be another attempt, and it would be difficult. Unless you can think of a way to do that. Because you got to go back now, and now you have what is not an expert burglar that you're trying to bring in tow with a knife to their neck.
Yeah, okay. Maybe we didn't think this all the way through.
What if they see her? Like, they see that we have her captured, would they be more amenable to following directions?
Yeah, I kind of feel
that was
like...
originally our plan, right?
Yeah, I kind of feel like the original plan. I'm just going to walk her right out into the light with the knife at her throat so they can all see. And it'll draw their attention that way, and the rest of the group can come up behind them.
Okay.
Yep.
Except for Bottom Jack, who is waiting there for him.
Now, let me describe this. So, you can do that. You have two options. Bottom Jack is here. You bring her out into the open, and they do try to come out. Bottom Jack can try to pin them in, or you can let them out, and you'll be behind them. What would you prefer?
Bottom Jack's role in the plan was to pin them in, but if people look at him like, Jack, no, just Jack, shut the fuck up, then, Jack will back off.
Okay. So they come out, you have them surrounded, and you're behind them.
I guess that was more of an implicit question to the group of, are they doing that?
If I have an opening and the willingness of the party, I would like to wallop a guard on the back of the head.
Well, at this point, so this makes sense. So they come out, you have them surrounded. Back to Nigel. You guys got it. What do you do?
So he's so Gimme is got the goat woman.
It's Jimmy.
Jimmy, my bad.
Jimmy with a G.
The G. Okay. And Bottom Jack has the sure horns, hopefully contained. So I guess we should go forward and confront the goat lady. I would see that Jimmy has the goat lady captive, correct? Because I do have dark vision.
Everybody can pretty well see this,
Okay.
yeah.
So yeah, we go forward to confront the goat woman, or Nigel would signal to the party to come forward with him. So we have strength in numbers.
Okay.
If everyone's amenable to that.
Although I think part of what we've established is that the goats are not contained at the moment. They are coming out of their house. We are merely behind them in a very advantageous ambush position.
Yeah.
Unless you want me to keep them in, which will be very obvious, but I can do it. Or I can roll to do it, which means I can't do it. But Jack thinks he can.
I was if they came out, then hopefully
we're ready to fight.
We have swords to their backs, and it's like, hey,
exactly.
Nobody needs to get hurt here, guys.
Exactly.
What were you saying, Jake? You were saying you think you should attack them?
No, I was just saying, yeah, if we have the element of surprise, we have openings in the backs, I think we could each take, it looks like we have equal numbers, if not
a better
we could position.
Take a goat man.
If we have the element of surprise, I think now would be better than trying to, because they might not even care if we have her hostage. They might just.
Yeah, they're nervous anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna go.
The downside to that plan would be that we're probably gonna draw more attention to ourselves.
We've already done that.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
I mean, if they come out,
I
if they're not attacking, then I say
pick one and pop them on the head.
Yeah. Well, I
Stab
will.
him in the back, trip him over.
Nigel will use his wizardly persona to intimidate them. That is something that he can do.
Well, so what is the group plan? Is the group plan to fight them? subdue them or intimidate them? What is the goal, and what is your intention? What is your outcome? What do you want?
Subdue, intimidate and subdue them. Subdue them through intimidation, like
swords to
I don't
their
wanna
Neutralize
backs.
the threat.
Hey,
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah. I don't
We
want to
got
kill
you
You
them.
neutralize
surrounded.
it.
Tell
don't
your
wanna-
boys to drop their swords.
Right?
Be
Exactly.
be a good goat.
Okay.
Yep.
So you want to try to use your I can't remember what it's called feature, but you want to try to also intimidate them by like demonstrating that you have magic. Is that?
Yes, exactly. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll for that. I think it was a destined bearing roll, I think.
Yep, it is. Roll that. My bearing is -1. Awesome. Okay.
Got it.
It'll be a.
You got it. Okay.
All right.
They drop their weapons and raise their hands, and they look nervously toward their madam. She says in common, "This was not a smart choice, my friends."
Well, I'm notoriously stupid.
You'd rather us murder you? Because we're
We're not gonna murder anyone if we don't have to.
Yeah, I mean, we're not murderers. We kill.
Wait. She might be talking to her gods about them dropping their weapons, in which case, yeah, I agree. Pretty fucking stupid of them. They might have had a chance if they like whirled around and we're gonna kill you. They might have look, you're fucked now.
Let's see here. Okay. She says, "What do you want? Why have you come here?"
We want to
Tell him,
build
Nigel.
Oh gosh, we're looking for Oh gosh.
Emelda.
What are we looking for?
A young singer.
Yes, a young singer. Yes. What was her
Emelda.
name?
Emelda.
Emelda, yes. Go through my notes. Emelda. Miss Emelda.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What's going on down here exactly?
This is my home. I serve the Shadholm estate. I am his physician, Lady Beryl Forlock.
And what exactly are you doing down in this area with all these guards and whatnot?
We keep many things down below in Shadholm, those things which must be kept below. For example, it is cool and damp here, and so I keep my alchemical concoctions which serve the lord of the estate, potions and ministrations and medicines.
What's with all the whimpering then?
Whimpering? She slightly cocks
Yes.
her head to the side.
I heard a person whimpering.
I don't know what you mean. She looks around. You heard whimpering?
Yes, we heard whimpering.
Where?
And small strange noises.
And at that point, a couple of things happen. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of your party token. Doesn't sound like we're going to need that. Let me see if I can change this.
Are the drinks back?
Bingo. That's much better. You hear clambering coming down the ladder. And, let's see here.
Someone block that door.
Another step, gentlemen.
I think it would be like this one, maybe. Excuse me.
What's the ladder made of?
They're made of iron rungs, and then there's a wooden door here, and you hear this happening. Let me describe it first. Let me describe everything, and then I'll hand it over to the caller, and then you guys can decide what you want to do. Okay, so you hear that, and then she makes a move. She's going to try to get out of your knife. So I'm going to make a test for her. I think it's doomed. I think it's going to be hard for her to pull it off. It'll be an agility test. She fails, and you are able. Well, actually, let me look at her. Level 4. No, she does not fail. No, it's doomed. She does fail. It's a 4. You could kill her right now if you want to. She tries to push you and take your knife.
I don't want to kill her. I do want to re-subdue her though, and say, not quite, little lady.
Yeah.
Don't get your horns in a twist.
Let's see here if we've got some grappling options here and stuff.
Can I kick the weapons away of the guys who drop their weapons?
Yeah, because they dropped their weapons. Maybe you already did that. Let's see here. Need combat.
Did you say the ladder's behind a door? Like we could jam the door?
Yeah.
Yeah, we came through that door.
Granted, it'd make it hard to get back out.
Hopefully there's another exit.
Yeah, that's a problem to solve later.
Well, admittedly, Jack was thinking far more recklessly and in the moment as to, is the ladder a single construct, or is it iron rungs bolted into a stone wall?
Jimmy, make a agility test. All you have to do is beat hers.
Ah, well, all right. I am an uncanny acrobat.
Nice. Like, that's your profession?
No, that's one of my professional bonuses.
All right, you beat it. Okay, so you get her back into your grasp. So that's resolved. Okay, so she tries to break free. They try to go for their weapons. Uther kicks them away. Jimmy gets her back, and then you hear clambering behind the door as people are coming down the ladder. Now I'll give it back to Nigel. What do you all do?
All right, Nigel would.
No. The group. As a group, what do you guys do? Yeah,
my bad.
Yeah, it's fine.
I think maybe Rebella, if you're good with this, should swing around to confront the 4 guards coming through the stairwell. I will be with you, and I will intimidate the guards with my wizardry and intimidation. So, in fact, we've got their lady hostage.
So, for the guards coming through the door, you're gonna open the door and greet those guards, and then try to intimidate them?
No! Oh, I didn't realize the door was closed. Yeah, we're spiking that door.
Okay, so you're gonna try to shut the door, and close it, and then what else? And anybody
can we use some of these spears? Can we use any of the spears to like jam the handle?
Right. Yeah.
Their weapons. Could we use that to?
Yeah,
I think it might be better if we just took her and moved locations. That might be the better plan.
They
jam
know
the door
here.
and then move.
Yeah. I mean, they're probably investigating the break something in the. We did barricade the chapel door, so they know somebody's down here.
Yeah, they know someone's down here.
And we heard whimpering from this direction, right?
So
Yep.
No, that was the gurgling noises.
That was the gurgling noises.
Strange small noises from the.
I think
left.
Jamming the doors might be a good idea, just because they're gonna be after us. We might as well slow them down.
Exactly.
Is this furniture accurate? Like, there's a table here, or some large piece of furniture.
Yeah.
Then I think we barricade the door.
Yeah.
So spike it and then barricade.
Yep.
It's gonna be obnoxious.
What do you do with the guards?
The ones that are out here?
Mm-hmm.
Can we barricade them back in their little shack?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
Tell
bring
them
back
they're
to the
alive
shack.
for now, but if we catch them back out, they may not be.
Yeah, exactly. Yep, I like that.
Mm-hmm.
We wish no harm to their lady, and if they behave, then that increases the chances of her.
We just came here to
We are looking
save
for
a
someone.
singer. We're not here to murder people. If at this point, don't make it self-defense. If you make it stab anybody, let's not go
And
there.
I'd also like to give them a piece of apple pie.
Nice.
As an offering in good faith.
One of the
I don't wish to kill them.
Yeah, one of the guards, he takes the apple pie, and it actually really makes him feel better. And he's like, "Thank you." He says it in common, and then you like usher them into their little guard shack, and you jam the guard shack shut, and then you barricade this door, and then very soon after, you hear banging as they're trying to bust the door in. And so here you are. I'll put all of you all together as a group. I'll just make you a clump. And then you know,
but I'm gonna still be on the goat lady.
So. Right, Jimmy still has the knife to her. All right, now what do you all do?
As a small interjection, I'm assuming the little voices we hear up to the map north left of when we was coming out, I assume they have a bunch of fairies captive. I assume that's what tiny little cartoon voices are. I assume there's a bunch of fairies captive in there. So they can burn in hell. Don't care about them. Sounds like there might be humans to the south.
This guy gets this world.
But it sounds like there might be people down south.
I said we
like
take her
actual
and head
people who
towards
matter.
the people.
Yep.
People sounds.
Whatever Bottom Jack says, I agree.
The original D&D Dark Sword and Sorcery group would be like, we have to save the fairies too. And then meanwhile, the cozy Dolmenwood group is like, screw the fairies, kill them all. Let's get the people out of here.
I mean, honestly though, if they're already captive, maybe we could learn more about Bottom Jack's daughter if we interrogated them, but I don't think we have time for that right now.
You have an interesting problem. Most of you can't see. 2 of you can. What do you do about that?
Uther's used to not being able to see because he wears that frog helm all the time. So
I mean, we have a lantern.
Do you want to use the lantern?
Yeah, might as well. I mean, we're already.
Yeah, they know we're here.
Yeah, we have exposed ourselves. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's no point in.
Were they just operating completely in the dark, like they can see in the dark? Did we learn that about goat people now?
Imagine a dungeon where everything is like really dark and dank on purpose, and they're using candles and stuff, and they just keep it dark. But okay.
I'm assuming if the nerd, the Dr. Goat, was not bathed in light, the person who like reads shit, they can probably see pretty well in the dark.
Yeah.
So there is a closed door here. That's what you see as soon as you light your lantern. These people seem pacified. They don't. They're not trying to break the door open. But this door, it's a matter of time before they bust it open.
I say we hurry along. We open the door.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like,
Yeah,
no
this
hard
is a
feelings,
dead
you
end,
guys.
then we can go
These
back.
guys, maybe. Yeah.
Yep.
On the other side, you see on the other side sandstone blocks, mossy walls. There is a hanging lantern here, but it's about to die, flickering and casting shadows. There are 3 prison cells here with shiny steel bars. It's clearly new. And inside of them, you hear the whimpering of an old man in one of them. It sounds like the whimpering is coming from the one to the east.
Yeah, close the door behind us. And maybe that'll buy us more time too. Once they break out, they might not know which way we went.
Farnham or Dobie that we're hearing? We know 2 missing old men.
And we know the dragging marks came this way.
We could just ask
Right?
Father Dobie.
Dobie or Farnham? Riddle. Who are we meeting here?
From the shadows, you hear a lethargic, hoarse drawl. Yes. Who is there? Who is it?
I mean, we asked first. Right?
My name, I am known in these lands as Farnham Ribblemead.
So,
Please free me. There is a grave danger in this place. We must escape at once, or we must share what is happening here.
So, do you know about Emelda? Did you have anything to do with her being nabbed or anything?
Emelda? Yes, of course. Yes, of course, that wretched priest. He must have brought her here. For their rituals.
Hey, Bottom Jack.
Pieces together. Yeah.
Can Bottom Jack keep an eye on the goat lady so I can pick the lock to get this guy out?
Yeah, rushes up to the bars. Please, you have to get me out of here. And
unless, of course, there's keys around. If we can look around and see if there's any keys on the wall hanging on a post or something.
Yeah, let me see.
We sure we trust this guy? Sorry.
He's an elderly man with broken half-moon spectacles that are barely balanced on his nose, and he's disheveled and filth-encrusted and smelly. And, no keys in here. But he'll be like, well, what are you doing here? Did the Duchy send you? Did the Royal Academy of Magic send you? Are you here to help?
I hope so.
Why are you in this prison, a good man?
I came to try to find the library of Lord Mowbleet.
You're the thief.
Well,
I should say fellow researcher.
I am no thief. I am an academic, and anyways, they made me no thief but a prisoner, and they forced me to, with my knowledge of ancient caprice, to translate an ancient Ogum ritual script for Mowbleet. It is him. He wants to use it. He's initiating a ritual. But I introduced a small error in the ritual that he doesn't know about. If the priest in the town was working for him, orchestrating the whole thing.
So we can exploit this error.
Yes.
Why would he do that?
The priest?
Yeah.
I don't know. Pay? Power? Something wrong in his heart.
He did have a secret passage leading to this place, so maybe I am. It checks out on some level.
Fair point.
Mm-hmm. Do you know what the ritual does?
Yes. I know his plan. It is a damned one, a damnable one. It will destroy the Dolmenwood. And they're going to use Emelda. I think, yes, she will activate the ritual.
Oh boy.
That would explain why there were two sets of footprints. They were both dragging her.
Mm-hmm.
All right, group huddle.
They were both dragging her? You mean this guy and the priest?
Oh, was he the one that was dragged? Or because there was someone that was dragged?
That was probably Emelda.
We saw two footprints. One must have been Father Dolby's. We assumed the other to be yours.
Listen, the ritual is a necromantic one. It's one tied to his family. He's going to try to use the Herlebuk tomorrow and introduce his ancestor who has been long dead, raise him as a powerful lich, Lord Nalgruff. The magical power of Nalgruff will be unmatched in this region.
Oh,
Can I
does
read
she know
his-
about all this?
Can I tell if
should we
he's
just
lying
kill
or
her?
not?
Sorry, Jake, what were you saying?
Can I tell if he's lying or not?
He doesn't seem to be. Yeah. Lane, what were you saying?
I was like, I was wondering, our goat alchemist hearing all this? I'm like,
Yeah,
so is
she's
she
standing there. Yeah, she's standing there. Yeah.
So, I mean, Farnham, has she been the one? I mean, I was just curious if she's been involved with any of these preparations, or keeping him locked up down here.
Oh, right, of course, this, yes, Lady Forelock the Cruel. She has done terrible things in this place. Never mind this ritual. The darkness of Shadholm casts a long shadow.
Guys, I say we got to bust this guy out of here first off.
Does she have anything to say for herself?
Wait, go ahead, Edward.
I say we got to bust this guy out of here. I can do it as a thief. I can pick the lock. It's probably easy enough. These are jail cells. It's like they may as well have locked it with bubble gum. But but I think we need to get this guy out of here and then get ourselves out of here because some shit's about to go down. And this ritual we obviously have to get to. I don't think he's lying to us, is what I'm saying. I feel in my heart this is a quest. We need to make it happen.
Yep, exactly.
Okay.
Let's get this guy out of here.
I also think if we she might have keys to this cell. First of all, I don't know if she runs a show here or not down here, but I think after we get him out, whichever way we do so, we gag her, bind her, and throw her in the cell too.
Exactly.
Okay.
Although she is our bargaining chip.
She could be a liability.
It seems like these guards may be easy enough to deal with if we just convince them we don't want to kill them.
Yeah.
Like they don't look like they're die for the cause kind of people.
Yeah, the Shorehorns at least.
It depends on who we run into though, because if they're involved in this plot, they may be willing to cut her free to see this through.
Well, I'll be honest, I still don't trust Rebel Meat. I think he's not telling us something.
I mean,
so how about a compromise? How about we bind her hands behind her back and we gag her so she can't issue any spells or anything like that. She might be witchy, obviously, but we keep her alive and with us.
Okay.
I mean,
for that.
Do we want to see if she has any response to his accusations just before we gag her?
No.
Like, give her a chance to speak for herself. I think I'm tending to go with Rebel Meat here, but I mean, I don't know if she can
see if she'll spill any secrets about him.
Yeah.
A second-rate academic is likely to see things they don't understand as fearful.
She's giving us the hi-hat.
That does sound like somebody dealing in dark arts, doesn't it? I mean,
yeah.
Yep, that's evil wizard talk. That's evil wizard talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, Uther pulls a dish rag out of his pack and shakes his head with a tisk tisk tisk.
Make sure it's a dirty one.
Well, she's a goat. She just
dirty ones. I only clean with.
Now, Jimmy, make a
open wide, madam.
Make a save, a weird test.
Oh, good.
If you have any features related to resisting magic, you'll want to let me know now.
Dear.
I probably do.
I do not. But I do have a +1 to weird.
All right, let's see it.
Come on, baby.
Come on.
Oh, so close.
All right,
Just
let me
need a
make
0
real
on
thing.
there.
Is there, by chance, does this count as a combat encounter that you could have destined on?
No,
from
it's
my
the door,
story?
I think.
Yeah.
Oh, I think she's casting a spell on me.
I would receive a +2 if it's a mental challenge.
This is for Jimmy.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry, my bad.
That's okay. So she looks at Jimmy and gazes for a while, and then Jimmy gazes back. You all don't notice this for a moment, but then the next thing you notice is two things as Jimmy takes an action. Let's see here.
we should
Actually,
have her earlier.
it's weird. Let me make sure that I didn't misunderstand this. Okay. He drops the knife, and
No.
she uses her action. Now, let me describe it first, and then I'll toss it over to Grip. Okay. He drops his knife. She rushes for the door and rushes to open the door. Now, that's an action. Okay. So, if you want to try to stop her or intervene, or anything really, we'll see if you can go first. So, initiative.
A small
I assume
point
I'm
of
under
order.
a spell. Yeah.
A
Do we
small
each
point
roll
of
for
order.
initiative, or is it just you versus us?
Hold on. Sorry. Go ahead, Eric.
She was last handed off to Jack.
Yes. No, I'm sorry. Okay.
Aha, that's true.
Okay.
I was working on the locks.
Very well. Well, then she obviously would have tried this with Bottom Jack. So Bottom Jack, if you...
I'm assuming my roll will be just as bad, but I did have her.
Probably
Come
worse
on, Bottom
considering it's
Jack.
Bottom Jack.
This is the
Come on,
time.
Bottom Jack.
It's gonna be.
Get
this
a
is
20.
it. I
Get
feel
a
it.
20.
I feel it.
Hit
It's
that
gonna be
thing.
great. It's gonna be great.
Hit that thing.
It wasn't great.
Ow.
Nope.
Oh.
You did get a better roll, though. You did get a better roll.
He doubled it actually, so
Yeah,
that's
beat me by
pretty
2.
good.
I am also an urchin, so I also have +1 weird, so it was a 5. And I should note, just for narrative purposes, Jack was not holding a knife to her throat. Jack was just holding her like a foot off the ground.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you just gently put her on the ground, and then she bolts for the door. She got a 14, so you all will need to beat that. Actually, let me see. She got a 15, so you'll need to beat a 15. Somebody.
Is this finesse?
Yeah.
Okay, I have a
Okay.
+1 to finesse.
I think I've got a plus.
Oh wow.
one
I got a
as
20.
well.
Hey.
I believe that was me.
Oh no, I did not do well. Yes,
Is my roll needed at this point, or?
Oh no, I didn't get the
Oh yes, everyone can. I think,
Yeah.
unless I'm misremembering it,
Pretty
I've played
much.
in
Yeah,
different
that's
games, but I think everybody rolls initiative in this game. No, Nigel Fizzlebottom, you got a 20.
No, I got a 3. Mine was a 3. I believe. Oh.
No, it just
Okay.
bumped
I got
into
3.
something.
Yeah.
It just bumped into
Okay.
something and became a 3. You got a 20. If you look at the chat.
Where
wow.
did mine go?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
A lot of us got 13.
It looks
don't
like, and actually I don't know, but it looks like people have selected the Nigel Fizzlebottom token, and so it just rolled multiple times. So,
Oh.
so whoever rolled a 20, whoever saw it and it rolled and you got a 20, that's what.
Do we add a modifier to it, or no?
Yeah,
Mhm.
your agility. Yeah.
I have
So I'd be at a
green
14
die.
then.
But nonetheless, somebody got a 20. I'm gonna say
I
because
think
know
it was Nigel.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, Nigel, you are able to act before her. No one else. Unless, no one else actually. Just do that.
I stick my staff between her legs or between her feet and the old tripperoo on her.
All right.
Till she falls flat on her goatee little face.
You do that. All right. So now you take her, you toss her in the. Or, no, I'm sorry. The plan is not to toss her. The plan is to gag her, right? And then, let me see.
I vote we
Entire
blindfold her
hands
right
behind her
now.
back.
She
Yeah.
needs to be blindfolded because she did that with a stare.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good
All right.
point.
So you do that, and then this is just a matter of time. So you can still hear banging from the door behind you. So Jimmy, let's see if you can. You're correct. You can pick a lock pretty easily, but can you do it in a matter of minutes or seconds?
Well, let's just find out, shall we? Destined.
Nice.
Yes, indeed.
Yep.
And that's it. And you get him out, and so you're able to make it out in time.
I'm gonna hand him something to eat out of my pack.
Okay. He takes it. All right. Where do you all go next?
I think to the right.
Yeah, to the right.
And there's 2 doors that way.
Right.
At least 2.
I'll describe what you see here briefly. This is an alchemist's laboratory. There are sandstone blocks on the walls and floor and ceiling. It smells sulfurous and stuffy feeling in here, and it's before your lantern started to cast its light, there are dimly lit lanterns that are suspended from the ceiling, but the light is low. There is a cloud of yellow-green gas that's pungent and hazy, wafting in the air. A single bed of unmade straw is in a corner. There's a workbench here with a bunch of alchemical stuff, heating stuff, crucibles, alembics, etc. There's a bubbling vessel of some kind and 2 tomes that have metallic covers.
So we're taking them tomes.
Okay. Nigel, do you take them?
Yep.
I'd also like to look through them and see if there's anything that is related to the culinary arts.
I mean, I doubt it. I doubt it's a recipe. I doubt it's a recipe for beef stew.
Yeah, it is indeed not the recipe for beef stew, and these are immensely expensive magical tomes. This could form part of a treasure hoard in terms of how valuable they are. One is called the Ion Shard and the Vapors of Dream, and the second one is a bronze-bound tome of spells called the Glyph of Locking of Phantasms. These are very esoteric, dark sorcery books, and they're immensely powerful and expensive. And let's see. And there's a stone table here that has scalpels, needles, threads, jars, and preservative herbs.
Yeah.
Preservative herbs, that sounds pretty good.
Would Portobello recognize any of the herbs?
Yes. Portobello would recognize the herbs. These are used in burial ceremonies.
Oh.
This is some undead shit going on.
Yep, she's doing some kind of necromancy or
yeah,
a mummy.
Would I once upon a time with folklore and legends, would that reveal any knowledge about, is this human sacrifice stuff or?
I think your inference is enough. You probably don't have to roll. This is obviously about that. Both such things. I didn't mention there's a wooden rack on the wall. It's shoddy. There are 30 vials of colorful liquids, all scrawled with labels that are in Caprice, the language of the goat people, of the Breggles.
Well, good thing Ribblemead can read it.
Ooh.
Who can read it?
Ribblemead.
You ask him to read it?
Yeah, I probably ask him not so nicely about it too.
He looks at it. He says, "Oh dear, how vile! Oh, it says sap of woes, fair fermented folk.
Oh no,
black bile. These are used. These are used in the ritual. These are going to be used."
It would be a shame if something happened to them.
Yeah,
whoops! As my base just falls onto them.
Yeah,
right there you go.
Yeah.
And he tries to stop you. He says, "Wait," and let's make an. First of all, you don't have to. So that's the first thing is you can just destroy them. But I'll leave that to Uther. I'm going to see if. Yeah, Uther, do you go ahead and destroy them?
I mean, if he's gonna try to stop me, I'll swing. And I think he like barely misses, and like some of the jars kind of rattle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, these aren't recipes for beef stew.
He says, "These could also help us, possibly. We may actually be able to interrupt the ritual or modify it if we need."
take those too.
Oh.
You mentioned
Portabella's
fermented
gonna pull out a
fairy
bag and
folk?
just carefully put them in the bag.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, what were you saying, Crump?
Fermented fairy folk, and we think there's a room locked up of fairy folk just happens to be nearby. Is that a coincidence?
No, it's clear they are using the fair folk and they're using them.
So
let's release the fairy folk.
Yeah, you're never gonna hear me agree with that ever in the rest of our lives, but today is the day.
Yeah,
And
they don't deserve this. Even they don't deserve this.
Hey,
They
they're
do.
not friends with those goatmen trying to break down the door either, so allies, because, you know, would you rather be sacrificed or escape with us? How about we all, you know...
They're fairies, they're fucking crazy. They'll do whatever will get them out of there, and then they'll do whatever the fuck they want the next second later.
True.
Yeah, I don't trust fairies, but I'll trust goat people less.
Yeah.
Now. Some of my best friends are goat people. They are.
I don't believe that.
Okay. Meanwhile, I'm actually going to see if they can make it through, and I should note this. So,
did we assume we closed the door behind us in here just for...
Well, wait, before we get to that, this door is still banging. This one right here. And they are just about to get through. So if you still want to rescue the fairies, I will make a roll to see if they get through.
Didn't we barricade it with furniture also?
You did. They're about to burst through it.
But I'm saying, did we close the door of the room we're in so that when they come through, they don't know exactly where we are right away?
Sorry.
No, we don't want them to get to what's-her-face, because she's...
Yeah, let me back up. The question would be, do you still want to rescue the fairies knowing that you have to roll to see if they make it through the door?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
What you think?
It's not like we know an escape route.
Do we
anyway.
want to
We might
try
as well
to
get
take
allies,
them
right?
out before they get to the fairies? Because if they get to the
what
sorceress...
No,
I would say, what if before we get to the fairies...
Hold on. Birdie, sorry, go ahead. Finish what you're saying.
I'm saying, do we want to go rescue the fairies first? Because if they get through that door and they get the sorceress out, or whatever she is...
Well, we've got her
then
with
we're
us.
facing... No, I thought she was in the cell.
No, they said they wanted to take her, so she's blindfolded,
Okay,
she's gagged, and you're...
Okay, so we got her then.
Okay, sorry,
As
Jake.
long as she's good. Okay.
I'm thinking we make another scheme here. Some of these dimly lit lanterns, probably between all of them, there might be enough oil.
Is this Bottom Jack's moment? Has the time come?
We as Bob Jack says, light them on fire. Light the door on fire. Sure, it would let them have easier access through, but maybe we could smoke them out and they'd stop trying to break through so hard.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm having to go back through. Like, that was one of the plans I didn't even tell you all about. It was like a while back. No, but my latest plan was way more fucked up than that. But yeah, that works.
Let me frame...
I don't want the guard check to get on fire, though, because those guys were nice.
Let me frame...
Yeah, we actually let those guys out. Those are our friends.
Let me frame the situation and provide some options. So here you go. You have a lantern that's dimly lit. There's some in the laboratory. There's one here near the guard shack. So you have some options. They have oil, and you could start a big fire and smoke and all that kind of stuff, okay? If you do that, the assumption is that it's, either you're going to open the door and do it and, like, toss it in there and create chaos, or you're going to do it on the other side of the door or something. So this is what's going to happen. You're going to come up and you're going to do that, Or you can make a Ruth Ginsburg device, whatever. We can get to that. Doesn't matter. You guys will do whatever's the smartest thing. If you do that, it will give you some more time. But only so. I'll say it gives you 2 rounds. So what are you going to do with 2 rounds? Everybody can act. So you can go in the room, you can act. Something can happen, you can act. Then they're going to make it through. And they're going to put out the fire. Or they're going to make it through the fire, etc. So it buys you time.
Birdie just gave me another idea. If the guys in the shack are friendly and don't necessarily want to fight, maybe we just have the guards be the problem for the guards. You know what I mean? Like we could just be like, hey, we know you don't want to fight to your death here. Convince these other guys that they don't want to fight to their death here, and go that way with it. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm afraid that the big guys might intimidate the longhorns might intimidate the small horns to fight for them, because the small horns are kind of scared of their longer horned bosses. And so maybe if they stay locked up, they can plead, "Hey, well, we got locked up, so sorry." But if we let them out, they might feel obligated to help out their tormentors or the bosses.
You can see, and I'll even say to kind of frame it, clarify the fiction further. You can get the lanterns, get them ready, get them how you need them. See if they bust through. They bust through, you can enact your plan. Gives you 2 rounds. So that's one thing. Okay. If you want to talk to these shorthorns, you can do that. It'll take a round.
Or Bella just doesn't want the poor shorthorns to get their guard shack caught on fire and not be able to get out.
Oh, that won't happen. Yeah. Don't worry. Yeah, you wouldn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
That'd be her only concern. Other than that, I've got 3 things of oil, so.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Eric. Yeah.
Jack has a fucked up question. We need a sorceress doctor lady.
Oh no, slips.
I still think she's a bargaining chip until she absolutely isn't, and then I slit her throat.
Alright, so here's what my plan was. We douse her in oil, tie a fucking lantern to they bust through the door, the lantern falls, lights her on fire. She can convince them not to light her on fucking fire. We do whatever we want to do.
Oh, you're saying like make a little like a little thing like, hey, if you get through here, it'll knock this over, and then you tie her up.
And she's doused in oil, so if they break through, she lights on fire. She can convince her people not to break through. She can do whatever the fuck she wants.
That's your Ruth Ginberg device. If you want, you can set the oil against the door and
because it seemed too crazy if you didn't mention it.
Torch right over her head, so if they bust the door, it falls on her and sets her on fire.
To me, this seems like 3 things now, and you can do all of them. The question is, do you want to take a round to try to convince the shorthorns to your side? Takes a round to do.
I don't see why not. It doesn't hurt. If they don't agree to the terms, we just leave them in their box.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
I would say just leave them in their box, because this way they have plausible deniability of they couldn't help us.
Yeah.
They couldn't help their own kind because they were locked up, so they won't get executed for.
Let's just leave them in the box.
Birdie just doesn't want them to die because they were nice.
They were nice to us.
We're doing them a favor. Hey guys, you okay in there? And then like. That's about it until it's time, and then we resolve this. And if we get out alive and they're still locked up, we're like, cool, we can let you out, but we're
okay.
We're like the goat lady was not nice. She messed with my friends. These guys were nice, and we shared pie. So
we give them plausible deniability. We rig the rope up to both doors, so if anyone comes out, she lights on fire. No one has to come out and do anything.
What were you gonna say, Jimmy?
I was just going to suggest that while all this is happening, because everyone's got a lot of different stuff going on, one person needs to go back to that ferry door and open it up and get those ferries unlocked. So at least somebody needs to go back there and do that.
Someone who can negotiate with ferries and talk to them.
Okay.
I guess Nigel will do that.
Yeah, none of that's in my wheelhouse.
Anybody else?
Lighting people on fire and keeping doors closed, that's my thing.
I'll
because Portabella's curious, but her heart's too soft to realize if she's being tricked necessarily.
I'll escort the ferry.
It's a lovely quality to have. I mean, it'll get you killed in the streets.
Well, and mosslings are naturally curious about fate, which I don't think would fit with some of the party.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys do this. The first thing is. Let me see if they bust the door open. Actually, the first thing is around. No. They're going to see if they can bust the door open first.
Oh, no.
Now,
that changes everything.
The next thing is she tells them to stop. Stop. You've, you're in that round. You're able to tie her up and set up this whole thing. They do. So this gives some time. We'll get back to that later. Okay. The next thing is who's going to talk to the shorthorns?
Portobello.
Portobello. She's
Okay.
she's
What do
down
you?
with the short
Yeah.
horns.
What do you tell them?
So I'm talking to the ones that are breaking through the door.
No. So
the
part of the
guards.
plan was maybe we can persuade these. No, I'm sorry. You're saying you guys said you're going to leave them there so that they don't get hurt. Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah, and that way they can't get executed because they literally couldn't escape.
right. So the next thing
But
is
also let them know that we're
Sure.
that's why
We're cool guys, right?
of course.
Everybody good?
Yeah, we're cool.
We're not letting
You
you
guys
out, but,
don't
you
get
know.
hurt. You can chill in here, and we don't want anyone hurt if we don't have to.
Okay. So
Enjoy the pie.
Meanwhile, let me describe what you all, what Uther and Nigel Fizzlebottom see when you open this door. It's sandstone in here as well. The lighting here is a dim green. Eerie lights and shadows come from hanging oil lamps. There are 3 butterfly nets and burial niches that line the walls with shorthorn skulls and bones. There is a workbench with 6 candles, a laboratory press that's caked with some sort of green, it looks like paint. You realize that it's blood, but then in your lantern light, it's green. There are 5 crystal jugs with cork stoppers. And then you see in the cages.
Oh.
Fermented fair folk.
In iron cages, veiled with a black velvet cover, there are delicate scarlet skinned fairies with dragonfly wings, drooping in sadness and fear. They are heavily drugged, lethargic, and moaning.
Okay.
And at this, I feel like actually your wizard, we didn't mention him, but I feel like he would have went with you because it just makes sense because he would have known about this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
He says to this, because you did this, he says, let me make sure here. I feel like, I'm sorry, let me make sure I understand this. He says, wait, I think I can wake them up if you wish.
Yes.
He takes one of the vials. Maybe he has to rush back or ask Birdie for it. I don't know.
Yeah, whatever.
But he takes one of the vials and he gives it to them, and they vomit and gurgle and and they come to, and they say, "Thank you. Please, will you help us escape?"
Yes.
Thank you.
Rescue.
Rescue. It's not hard to open the cages, and they fly out and they follow you, and you have ooh, this is tough. Everyone here make a resolve test.
Oh dear.
Nigel, Uther, and
okay.
Yeah, if your song
Resolve is 6.
Ouch.
Our resolve is pretty high, so.
Though I'm destined against poison and magic, so does that come into effect?
I don't think you're here. You were back with the guards.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I don't have to roll then. I'm good.
Yeah. So Uther got a 20, Nigel passed, and then I'm rolling for the old man.
Farnham.
Watch him botch. Oh.
Yeah, he does. Okay. Nothing seems to happen.
Oh.
I'd like to offer my gauntlet, like a falconer would, telling the fairies that they can perch behind my shield.
They do that, and they all hunker down behind your shield, and like, use it like it's like a big wall, and yeah. And there are 4 red sprites in your company now. Let's see here. And then they get away from your shield as it starts hurting them after a moment.
No.
And then, but they stay behind you anyways, and they kind of like that idea. The jugs are clearly the mashed up, fermented remains of these that have been crushed up, and it is awful and it smells terrible. Rubblemead says, as terrible as it is, and as bad as it smells, those might be valuable.
Oh. Fine.
There's no value in this. Luther steps over there, uncorks them, and tips them over.
Nice. All right, and that is that. Now, meanwhile, before you all come back, you hear, "What is wrong, my lady?" You know, and she's like, "Don't come in. They've set a terrible trap for you. If you come in, I'll die." "Just a moment, my lady. We'll help. Who are you? Who is over there? What thievery is this that you break into Chatholm?" And they say it in common. A noble voice calls out from the other side of the door.
We clearly don't give them our names, right, guys?
Oh, God, no.
My name is Nanya. Out of character, Emelda was forced to come here, right? It was a kidnapping, and it wasn't.
That's our assumption.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, all signs point to her being dragged by the priest.
Yeah, who wants to answer back to these guys?
Yeah, I'll shout back. We're here for.
I like the Nunya.
Yeah, Nunya. Yeah, I think that's good. I think we roll with Nunya.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
the beeswax.
Jack could shout back. It would not be productive.
That's fair.
What were you gonna say, Jake?
I was gonna say we're here for Emelda.
Oh.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Emelda who?
The singer, right?
That singer that performs at the tavern? No one has seen her in weeks.
They don't know who she is. The negotiations are not going to be productive.
Maybe I give the let's just call her the goat priestess or alchemist. I'm going to give her a little poke with my dagger and say, "Give us the skinny. Where's our friend Emelda? We know you've got her."
You loosen her gag. You must have, because you depended on her to call out, right? So,
right.
Let's see. She said,
but the blindfold is still very on.
Right. Okay. She says, well, first let me start back with him. The voice you hear on the other side of the door is obviously a Bregel, some sort of guard, and he says, "You will be hunted across the entire Highwold. We will know who you are if you harm the lady or any of the Chatholm estate or our property. You would be wise to simply leave your prisoners and leave this place and hope that you are not found out." So they say that, and she says, "I'll tell you." And she says, basically south, but turn right after the laboratory and take the stairs down in the crypt. It will lead you to what you're looking for.
Right. You think she's lying?
Probably, but
Yeah.
That's the only
Or
choice we got.
concealing information at the very least.
I mean, have we checked every other direction in this place yet?
Yeah.
But maybe, just in this case, since we don't have any other necessarily direction to go, we could just, even if it's a trap, we could go that way.
Exactly. It's better than staying here.
I am not lying. You're too late. None of this conversation will matter by sunrise.
Define too late.
My lord will have been successful. There is a new age that is dawning for our family.
What, the age of Aquarius?
What do you
want to wrap it up?
What do you all do? Do you try exploring somewhere else? Do you try to negotiate more? Do you head that way? Which way do you go?
Let's go down.
Portabella's done talking to her.
Yeah.
Let's before we leave this, let's give her one more command to her. Let's say tell your boys to retreat back upstairs until they hear from her.
You heard them. Please. Thank you, faithful captain, but please. I'm sure it will all work out.
Now I'm gonna slit her throat.
Oh, dang. Okay. Fair enough.
Do you do that?
For it.
Is that okay with everybody? Okay.
I mean,
it makes sense.
It
makes sense.
We could debate it.
But they already just do it. That's fine. Go ahead.
Oh.
Do we know the guards even went upstairs yet? Because
They did.
Probably didn't, but
they seem to have. I'll show some.
they
I
claim,
should say.
yeah.
There's a door between her and them. Gurgling doesn't make a lot of noise.
If you haven't noticed, Jimmy's pretty impulsive.
That's right.
Hey, you know what? I say we still leave that fire contraption going, and worst comes to worst, maybe the body burns up when they force their way in. And might as well, even if it's a matter of this contraption can only last so long before that fire burns through anyway. I don't know how exactly we have that set up, but
yeah,
if we get a roasted goat lady at this point, what's the harm, right?
I'm assuming it's a real basic pulley. Someone opens a door, bam, lantern drops.
Yeah, leave that set up and
some real Home Alone shit.
Yeah,
candle falls over. Sets the carpet on fire. It runs along the edge.
So we go down into the crypt area, I guess.
So there are two things here. Let me describe what's going on. Okay. So these stairs go up. Let me move you all forward to where you can see what's going on here. And give me a moment, please. Let me find this. There we go. Okay. This is obviously a massive crypt. There are sandstone blocks here. There are a ton of burial alcoves, hundreds of them. Most of them have about a 2.5 foot square memorial plaques. The floor here becomes a marble floor. There's a staircase that leads up from behind you, and then there are stairs that lead down, two twin staircases against the wall that lead down. And there are 2 goats here. These things are shaggy and black. They have long spiraling horns and 3 red eyes. They growl as you approach.
We gotta fight these guys, I'm afraid.
What do you do?
So my thought is fight them, but that's my thought with everything. So I want anyone else's opinion.
We're gonna
Portabella says that they don't look nice.
Yeah,
Maybe
we
the
got to
fairies
fight
have
these
some
guys.
way to put them to sleep.
I have a feeling,
Very fairy way thing to do.
And besides, Bottom Jack, I heard one of them say something about your mother.
Right, he called her something really nasty.
Look, me mother's a bitch. They can say whatever they want about her.
He said something about your dad.
They do not seem keen. The fairies do not seem keen on joining this battle. They're like, no, please don't make us.
I just thought they could put them to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, they seem like they don't want to fight.
Does Ribblemead have any ways to quickly subdue these things?
He is barely clothed.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean he doesn't know a spell or two.
Ribblemead.
I'll take a look.
Expect Ribblemead to do something here.
I mean, I did give him some beef jerky.
He knows a lot of languages, but he does not know any spells. He can read.
Does he know a Breggle command that could convince these things to heal like a dog?
He tries to speak in the old Breggle tongue, the ancient version of it, and it seems to anger them, and they run towards you. Everybody roll for initiative.
All right.
One really loud word in every fucking language.
All right. So I'm just going to go around the table, okay? Because you guys got a 20. I'll just start at the top and go down. And you beat him. So, starting at the top of the list, I've got Nigel Fizzlebottom. What do you do?
Okay. Nigel will use his not to be trifled with to make a bearing challenge test to intimidate someone. He'll be wearing a magic.
Okay.
So I would do that. Like, you shall not pass, blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
I'll make a roll for that. Oh, no. Oh, that failed. They're like, oh, you're a wimp. You're a wimp. All right, Bottom Jack and Uther.
Portobello is
Hack them
next.
apart.
I'm going to... I'm guessing they're not at melee range yet.
Nope. But you could move. You could move and do that.
I'm going to use my bow and try to hit one of them.
Your target is 12.
Okay. And I use, I think, my finesse. So I have a bonus of 1.
Oh.
Yeah, no, that does not. My arrow went somewhere, but it didn't hit them.
I think that has an effect in this game. Let me look real quick.
Oops, I am sorry.
Oh, you're good.
Hey, you know what? You're just rolling like the rest of us.
Right?
I don't see any.
I roll great for initiative. That's about it.
Criticals. No, there's no fumble. Okay. All right.
Yay! I didn't shoot anybody in the back.
Bottom Jack.
All right, so we all know what Jack's gonna do. Eeny, meeny, miny, left. Jack's gonna try and smash the black goat into whatever it turns into when it's pieces.
Go for it.
All right, this 20. Is destined.
Nat 20.
Nice.
Oh, close enough.
All right. Yeah, you do, and let's see, your weapon does 8, I think, right?
Oh, it does so much more than that because it's my specialty, so it's doubled.
Oh, nice. So what is it, 16?
Nice. Something crazy like that, 14, 16.
Describe how you cave this thing in. Whoop, they weren't supposed to be linked.
Oh,
let me fix that.
I'll take it for both of them.
It's so hard it kills his friend. That was amazing.
All right. How do you kill this thing?
15. That's what I have. Yes.
All right. Yeah. How do you do it?
Okay. So yeah. Jack just sort of like as we're all talking, Jack just goes charging in and just upswings right under its chin, sends it like flying up off of its feet in an arc. And then it like lands on its head. Its feet like kick itself in the face as it just sort of ragdolls.
All right, Crump.
All right, I've seen Nigel take that one out. I will draw my fairy blade and call over my shoulder. It's like, Uther, I hope you got my back, as I charge it to try and stab it.
All right.
And let's see. Is this destined if I use because I have 3 destined rolls, or is that only everybody else that gets those from my combat stories?
If it doesn't say, then everybody gets, including you.
Because everybody gets 3 within an hour. So if if we've been down here for more than an hour, then I guess it's worn off.
You haven't been here an hour, no.
Okay. Well, then let's hope mine was destined too, and that's still only an 11, I believe.
All right. Let's see. So. Next is Jimmy.
Yeah, Jimmy's going to be a little acrobatic. He's going to run up to these sepulchres, do a little acrobatic parkour off the side of it, and stick this dude in the neck with a short sword.
All right.
$15.
That hits. What's your weapon do? Do you get a benefit if you like attack from the side or something like that?
No. It's just it's 4 damage.
4 damage. You do 4 damage to it. All right. Let's see here. That one is this one and this.
Yeah, I just wanted to look cool. It didn't do anything extra.
All right. Next is Sir Uther.
I don't have control of Uther's token on the VTT, but I am also going to charge ahead. I think he would be bashing on his mace against his shield and a war cry, and then maybe trip and tumble a little bit, and then roll back to his stance in his charge. And I'm going to try to whop it with a mace.
All right. I should have it now, but all right. So I'll move it forward for you. And there you go.
There we go. Okay. Yep. I'm gonna go ahead and try to attack it with my mace, and then I have a destined roll from his song, so we'll go ahead and roll that twice.
Oof.
Yep, that misses.
Okay, that makes it its turn. It does have a morale, so it is going to. Except that's not in this game. Never mind. Although it just sort of makes sense. Like, I don't think that would...
Especially since it's already almost had its soul leave it once when the other one died.
Yeah. I'm going to actually just see if it flees based on...
They happen to be lovers. We didn't know that, but...
It fails its resolve test, and it tries to flee. Let's see here.
Oh, running away, oh, yeah.
Do we get any free swings?
Yeah, I think that makes sense. So Jimmy, Crump, and Uther can attempt to swat at it. It's going to try to flee into the other room.
That's a 13.
13 hits. I'm sorry. Hits. Okay. So you all hit.
I do.
That's a 13 also. And yeah, I'll take it out at the ankles.
Yeah, I got a long sword. I had that fairy blade that I tried and missed the first time. Hopefully this time I can stab it in the back.
All right.
And as a knight, my mace does 7 damage.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
These things are horrific. They are not of this world. The glowing red light goes out of their 3 eyes that are in a triad on their head. And each of them wears a leather collar that is full of shining rubies.
Oh.
That's the most beautiful necklace I've ever seen.
Are they magic? Because if not, we should totally take them.
Oh. Take them anyway.
If they are, we should totally take them. Just don't put them on.
Don't put them on.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Clearly. Don't eat fairy food. Don't wear fairy collars. I think I read that somewhere.
Okay. You all take the collars. What do you do next?
I think we should go down the steps.
Yeah.
All right. Let me just pick this group here like this.
Oh, yay, there's more.
Oh, more goat men. Persons.
True, we don't know the gender.
Yes.
At this point, I don't think Portabella cares.
Right.
My pronouns are thee and thou.
Thee and thou, nice.
Okay.
Oh.
I'd rather pronounce it dead. That's where I'm.
I think it might be dead already.
Oh.
He's delightful.
Um.
No wonder she was happy to tell us which room to go to.
Yeah.
This is obviously another crypt further down. At this point, the third level down into the earth. And there are burial alcoves here, and you hear noises, a song, slowly coming together further ahead, several rooms away. And these look like longhorns, except they have glowing eye sockets with pale blue light pouring from the sockets. And they approach you silently.
Oh yeah.
There is a there are marble memorial plaques here that detail all of the line of House Malbleet. But there is actually some Ramiuses here. What do you all do?
All right.
Do we need to roll for initiative, or can we just attack?
You can attack if you want.
I would like to try to circumnavigate and head to the door.
Yeah. It's like we're just passing through. Don't worry about us. We'll be on our way.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna try to get past them?
I don't think that's gonna work well.
Oh,
That's not gonna work. We need to get these guys.
Yeah.
Sorry to say.
All right. So do you want to?
I'd at least like to move over here and separate so that they can't just surround us.
That's fine.
Okay. So do you want to fight or do you want to try to run past?
We're gonna have to fight.
Okay.
I'm gonna fight.
Roll for initiative. They do approach you 2 at a time. And, actually, they wouldn't have moved yet, but they will.
Oh.
And I'm just going to roll for all of them.
I'm going to use my lineage destined roll on this roll.
Nice. I have to beat an 18 so far. I got an 8. So looks like Portobello got a 17, so you are able to act first. I'll just start with Portobello. So, starting with Portobello, what do you do?
I'm gonna shoot at the closest one on the left.
Okay, your target is 15.
Come on. Oh, am I allowed to declare a destined roll before I?
Yeah, absolutely. It's not been an hour yet. You still have that one. Ooh.
Ah, no.
That's okay. It's destined.
I got closer. Got an 11. So.
Okay. All right. Bottom Jack.
Alright, Bottom Jack's just going to go towards the nearest one and try and turn it into fucking bone powder.
Okay.
There you go. There you go.
Oh, sorry about that. Go ahead, I won't touch him.
Alright, there we go. Alright, it's destined and double damage if it hits.
Nice.
Woohoo!
All right. Yeah, you describe. Well, you did describe it. You turn him into pulp. You do that. You just like Bottom Jack is just like a nightmare. I've seen D&D characters like this. The guy slips on a banana pill, but you don't want to fight him. I don't know. And that happens. You just like pulp this thing.
Look, Jack doesn't have a lot of stuff that's useful a lot of the time, but when he has his weapon expertise, he has destined all rolls double damage.
Yeah.
Crump.
Jack is good.
That's pretty significant.
He's good at one thing, and he's very good at it.
Public relations.
I feel like our group usually holds him back, and then it's like, oh no, these you can have at it.
Now's the time to Bottom Jack. Yes.
The Jack.
Yes. Unleash Bottom Jack.
All right, Crump.
Oh, darn. Okay.
May your luck be more like Bottom Jack and less like mine.
Right. Yes, I will. I'm gonna go kind of I guess the same direction as Bottom Jack. So if I do piss this thing off, I can try and hide behind him. But I guess I'm gonna try and take a swing at the other one.
Okay.
Oof.
I wish you luck in the wars to come.
Yeah, wish me luck in the next life. I have 2 more destined rolls I can try. So,
Oof.
but nope, that's not gonna work.
All right. Let's see. The next one is Jimmy.
All right. I think that Bottom Jack has got that situation handled over there on the left. So I'm going to. I'm sorry. I mean to spin my. I'm trying to move this thing here. Hold on. Can I move my token? Oh, there he is. Okay.
Crump's a talker, not a fighter.
I'm gonna move Jimmy over to this guy on the right, and in typical Jimmy fashion, I'm going to run at him full speed. And just as I approach him, I drop to my knees and slide and try to cut him down at the knees.
All right.
Nice.
Because if it's not dramatic, it's not worth doing.
That's right.
All right.
16 plus 1, 17.
Nice.
How much damage does your weapon do?
4.
4 damage. When you do that to this one, you do hurt him. A chunk of his undead body clumps off, and you realize you picked the big one. And he just like turns around and like leans over at you like, 7 feet tall. Let's see, Sir Uther.
I'm going to bravely charge ahead and whap him with my mace. I'm going to use my last destined roll from the song.
Nice.
Ooh.
That's a 20 to hit.
Nice.
And then I, of course, do 7 damage.
Let's see. Why is this? They're not linked, are they? I hope not.
Does a crit do double damage?
It's not a crit, it's just modified 20.
I don't know why. Okay. You do how much damage? Sorry.
7.
7. Okay. That brings me to this. All right. You take off like one of his arms, like his hand shatters, but he still has his weapon in the other hand. Back to Nigel Fizzlebottom the Fourth.
Okay.
Nice one, Uther.
All right, one moment. Let me. Okay. Let's see, where was it?
I doubt you're going to kill them all. I'll get back to you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go on I'm just gonna attack on melee.
Okay.
I'm gonna go over here and attack this guy. Spells are kind of weird. Not really. I'm just gonna swing. And that's a miss.
Okay. Yeah, I think
Plus that.
you're still level 1, right? No, you're level 2 now.
I can't really.
Yeah, essentially you can do one powerful spell once, but you'll go unconscious right away.
Yep, pretty much.
And at level 2, you basically can do it once, but then you're
That's
out of
it.
yeah. Okay,
Spells
but
aren't
they're
very-
powerful.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. This one's gonna run up and attack Crump. Misses.
I did get instinct. So yes.
Yeah, this one's gonna run up and attack Sir Uther, not Jimmy. The other one's gonna attack Jimmy. Sir Uther misses, and then this one's gonna attack Jimmy.
Bring it.
And Jimmy, what is your
An 11.
an 11? It hits. Let me see what it does. Okay, yeah. These actually are less bad. Those claws. Okay, Jimmy, you take 6 points of fortitude damage.
Yikes! I only have 7.
Oof. Okay, and with that, we're out of time for the adventure tonight. We'll see what happens next time.
Oh.
The Hero's Journey 3rd edition fantasy role-playing is published by Barrel Rider Games and James Spahn. Music by Tales Under the Oak. Dolmenwood is published by Necrotic Gnome. Mythic Mountains is a private, online play club that centers on folk RPGs, the kind of games that are not run or controlled by big corporations. They are what actually happens at a table amongst friends. No performances, no fancy equipment, just regular folk playing RPGs and enjoying each other's company. We upload games weekly to YouTube and welcome you to sit in with us. The channel is not monetized. We don't own the artwork, music, software, or games shown in these actual plays, but you can find links to the authors in the description. Please like, subscribe, and share if you wish. Or don't. As always, your table, your rules. Thank you for stopping by.